do it because you've already asked me several times and I ain't seen you do it yet. So I don't know if it's a ploy for you to get people. Are you trolling or are you for real? Because I haven't seen it yet. So it's almost like people asking people, are they interested? I don't do that as a business coach and a good salesperson. Why would I ask you, are you interested when you've never heard my program? Why would I ask you if you're interested when you don't know if my product actually works? Why would I ask you, so I don't use that word. I informed first, right? And then I ask based on the information that I provided, are you interested? I don't even say interested. Can we move forward if it's a fit? So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Double tap that screen. Say hi to Rusha. Thank you for coming in hot. I appreciate you on YouTube, on Instagram. Say hi to Rusha. And so, yes, we're going to be walking and talking. So if you're joining me for the very first time, put newbie in the chat. Queen 3 in the building. Oh, thank you so much, Cindy. Oh, I already reached out. Thank you for joining the team. Thank you for joining the team. I didn't realize I was talking to that person. I didn't realize I met the goal. Hallelujah. Yes, double tap that screen if you can. If you're not driving or you're not on the treadmill like me, double tap that screen. We got to set a new goal. God is good. Hallelujah. So yes, and I understand this. Someone told me that when you go live, you want to set 3 small goals that are super achievable. And so I was like, okay, once you meet those 3 simple goals, they said that TikTok pushes you out because you met 3 simple goals from your I guess, whatever it's called. What's this thing called? What's it called? That's not my thing. Whatever you light up stuff, that right there. Yes. So they said I was learning more about, having more successful lives. And one girl, she teaches on lives, and she said, you want to have small 3 achievable goals, and then you're pushed out to the For You page faster. So we're going to see if that's true. So I appreciate you already. Your gift gallery. That's it. The gift gallery. That's it. Sister Glam in the building. That's it. The gift gallery. So yes. And see that person who asked if they wanted to do a lion or a thing. They didn't do it yet. So let's see if they actually do it. Let's go. Show us what you're made of. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. If you are on the Facebook, say hi, Jerusha. I meant to bring that other microphone, but we're going to work with it today. I'm not going to change anything. Let's go, pretty people. Say hi, Jerusha. Double tap the screen if you're on Instagram. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yes, I'm going to actually. Yes, the only way that you can just message me in the chat if you want my coaching. She said, how can I get you as a coach? Just message me. Or you can go to JerushaWilliams.com. But if you want my 6-month program or my 3-day ride, all you got to do is message me and I will definitely send that to you. So that's what everybody is getting into, the 3-day ride. And from the 3-day ride, we go on to do 6-month coaching because you're still going to need coaching after that. So yes, that's the cool part about it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Double tap the screen. Say hi to Rusha. Now, this is a business strategy. I am streaming in multiple places because it's Friday for one, and I want to be seen in multiple places. So I am using an app. If you want my referral link, message me referral and I'll send it to you. And then that way you're able to stream in multiple places as well. So it's just something I think everybody should be doing, especially if you want more exposure. Now, if you don't want this type of exposure, then just stream on TikTok. If you just want TikTok money, this is how I'm going to break it down because you're my sister now. If you want TikTok money, only stream on TikTok. If you want TikTok money, Facebook money, YouTube money, Instagram money, LinkedIn money, how do I do that? If you want all the money because it's still green, it's spendable, it's still useful, it does the same thing TikTok money does. Okay, I stream in multiple places. Now, if I'm outside, I don't do it or whatever, but if I'm where I have my laptop, I stream in multiple places. So I use a link. Message me referral, Cindy. I'm going to send it to you. And so that way you want to use the referral link. And so to get started. And yeah, and then you are going to connect the platforms that you want to stream on. And it teaches you how to do it. You're going to connect those platforms. If you have a Facebook group, a Facebook business page, your main profile page, your stories, your Instagram, your YouTube, your LinkedIn, you can stream in any platform, right? Once you get the service. And so it's worth every dime, every time, because a lot of my clients are on Facebook. A lot of my clients are on Instagram, not just TikTok. And so I don't want to limit myself. And I told you guys, I worked in radio and television. And one of the things that we do well, we take that same commercial and we put that commercial on every network. May I have the information as well? Awesome. Yes, you can. So I got you after the live. I'm going to send you my personal referral link that they gave me, and I'll send it to you. But when I tell you it's a lifesaver, you're going to save so much time because it's streaming out. Everything I'm saying to you, they can hear me too. Like, I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to be on different ones when I can have an app that shows me, boom, you can stream on all of them. So yeah, it's worth every dime. Every time I say this to every single person that come onto my live, especially if I'm doing it from my laptop, I can actually, now that I know, I can actually put TikTok on here too, on my StreamYard, and I can do it. But we're going to see. I kind of like TikTok on the phone because they got different things that you can do from the phone, but we'll see, because it'll be more difficult to do all the things online. Because I got to, even though you're streaming and I can see Instagram, I can see my Facebook, I can see my Facebook group. You can see all of them. So it gets confusing. So that's why I put it there. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Yes, I'll send it to you. No worries. No worries. All right. So let's get this party started. Let's go. So your girl got to get her steps in. I got to break a sweat. Of course, I do 300 crunches. So if you want to join me on my crunch goal, let's go. Every daily heart meet, I do 25 crunches. So all you got to do is make sure you get your daily heart meet. Oh my gosh, we're at 1.4 thousand. My first goal is 5,000 heart. Woo woo. Let's go. Let's go. Double tap that screen. Empower is in the building. Double tap the screen and let me know you're in the building. Get your daily heart meet, because yes, 25 crunches per daily heart meet. Like I do 300 per day. So yeah, that's my incentive. So help me out. So you want to help me out? Yes, that's what you need to do. So you want to be helpful? That's how you be helpful. Okay. So yes, Jerusha, I want to be helpful. Let's go, pretty people. So if you have not gotten the follow-up bundle, as well as the overcoming objections, you need to get that. You need to get it, because that's what we're going to talk about today. Give you some other examples, because people message me, hey, I got cussed out. Hey, somebody told me don't call me no more. Hey, people are telling people certain things. And I'm like, I don't know how it gets to that point. Unfortunately, people have bad days. That should not be your norm. People shouldn't be cussing you out. That's not a normal thing that happens. It should be a rare occasion. It shouldn't be something that some people are telling you, don't call me anymore. Don't message me anymore. Don't email me anymore. That should not be something that's really, really happening. Rarely is this happening. Okay. And so is it something where you continue to call the person back to back? That's why a sequence is important. Most salespeople have sequences. We don't just call you today, tomorrow, Monday. That's why it's a structure to it. So I don't know the circumstances, but she messaged me and she said, hey, I'm scared to follow up because thank you for my rose. Okay, we got 2 out of the 5. Yes, woo woo. Thank you for getting your daily heart beat. Woo woo. She said, the reason why I don't like to follow up because I got cussed out. And so now she's afraid to follow up at all. So if they don't purchase on the first contact, she just lets it go. Now I told her, so you're just choosing to leave money on the table. You're welcome. Thank you so much. Awesome. I said, so you're just choosing to leave money on the table because you let one person stop you from getting to the bag. Can you imagine? You let one person, okay, who was disgruntled, one person who didn't like something, stop you from growing your business. Stop you from excelling in life. Stop you. You let one person do that. I can't even see it. Thank you. I can't even see it because you're going to get no's, not interested. You may get cussed out like she said, or they tell you don't call again or don't message again, maybe, right? But even those things should not stop you from building your business. Those things should not stop you from talking to the next person. That's why you got to get tough skin in this game. Entrepreneurship is not for everybody. And I know they promote that here on social media. Quit your job, quit your 9 to 5. It's not for everybody. It's not. You got to have tough skin. We need the teachers and doctors and nurses. Keep your job. Keep it. Keep it. We need people in those positions. Everybody's not meant to quit their job. So let's talk about how you can handle this. Definitely got to have, yes, if you don't have tough skin, this is not for the faint at heart. Tough on the outside like a snake, soft as a marshmallow on the inside. Okay? You got to understand every day you in these streets, there's going to be some people who say no thank you, or for whatever reason have an attitude, or for whatever reason don't contact you back, for whatever reason don't show up to your Zoom meeting, your conference call. They just don't do it. You got to have tough skin. Every day is not going to be your day, baby. So that's why I tell people, start your side hustle on the side. See how it goes. Get some skills behind you. Do it over and over. When people cuss you out, if that happens, or they ghost you is most of the time, or flat out reject your offer, it's happening to everybody that's an entrepreneur. It happens to everyone. Every top earner. The difference is I've had more no's than you. I've had more rejections than you. That's the only difference. I'm not that creative, right? I've learned some skills. So, but how you respond determines how far you'll go. Stopping is not an option. Quitting is not an option. I looked at the calendar. It doesn't say quit. It's not on there. So write that down. Quitting is not an option. So today I'm teaching you how to handle tough objections, right? Like a pro. First of all, put bundle. If you don't have the bundle, the follow-up and objection handling bundle is golden. When I tell you, I put my foot in it. You know how people cook good food? And they say, I put my foot in them beans. I put my foot in it. So if you don't have the bundle, message me bundle, DM me bundle, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can put bundle right here in the chat. But yes, so objections aren't personal. First of all, they're a protection mechanism. And so when people say, if someone knocks at your door right now, automatically you already have no in your mind. You already feel like they're about to sell you something. So before they even finish the sentence, you're like, oh no, I don't need it. Thank you. When someone walks up to you and they have, something in their hand and they're coming over to you, you're trying to get into the store. You already know they're about to sell you something. So your instinct, you're already like on the office, no, thank you. Maybe next time. So when you talk to people, why you think they don't have that same type of energy? They do. They do. That's why building rapport on social media is important. So for instance, if I go to Shanae's page, I've seen Shanae on my live quite some time. If I go to her page right now and I message Shanae, hey, did you get those business tips that I shared on the live? Guess what? She's like, yes, I got the tips, or no, I didn't get the tips. I get to say, well, listen, I can send it to you. What's your email? That way you'll have it. She's not going to think I'm weird. It's not going to be crazy. And it's not likely that she's going to cuss me out because I built a rapport by showing up. See the difference? I built a rapport by acknowledging her name. I built rapport by going to her page, loving on her page. Thank you so much. We're at 1.9 thousand. Our first goal is 5,000 by 11:30. So our first goal is 5,000 by 11:30. It's 11:10. We actually can do it in 10 minutes, but let's go, pretty people. So most people are really trying to protect themselves. So what happens, their protection mechanism comes up, right? And they're like, oh, wait a minute. So people get defensive when they're scared, when they're uncertain about what you're about to say or what you're about to ask, or have been burnt before. So they think everything is a scam. Everybody's trying to get over. So your goal, this is how you build relationships. Even with Cindy and Awesome and Empower, if you've shown up in my live before and I message you, we best friends. You see how quickly people respond, how we're going back and forth. I'm vested in the relationship. I'm interested, not just interesting. But if you are just asking people for the sale, do you want to buy my earrings? Do you want to buy my earrings? You're getting on their nerves. Okay? Stop doing that. I see you like my post. Do you want to buy my earrings? No, I don't. See, people want to buy. They don't want to be sold to. Can somebody write that in the chat? I need a great note taker. All the pretty people are great note takers. Okay? I need a pretty person to take notes. People want to buy. They don't want to be sold to. They don't want to feel that pressure that you're trying to sell them something. But that's why rapport building is so important. Because I am going to ask for the sale. I'm just not jumping on you, pouncing on you like a cat. I'm not doing that. I'm trying to find out, is there a problem first? I'm trying to find out about you first. And if I have a solution to whatever you tell me, I'm going to offer it. Make sense? Thank you so much. So if someone cusses you out, I'm going to give you an example because she did tell me, message me. She didn't follow up because somebody cussed her out and she just don't follow up anymore. So let's talk about that for a second. They're saying, stop messaging me or you're annoying me. Does this happen to y'all? This don't happen. Now, they just might ignore, ghost you, but not really language. Does this happen to anybody else? Because it's okay to take people off your list. So if you have a list, right? If you have a list of follow-ups and someone says, okay, don't bother me or anything like that, it's okay to take them off the list. Don't feel like we're saying as top producers, keep people on your list who don't want to be on the list. If they want to unsubscribe, let them unsubscribe. Because remember earlier I gave you the analogy of I used to take baths in the tub, not just showers. So when I grew up, anybody where my people who actually their parents made them get in a tub and you soaked in the tub till your fingers was wrinkled so clean, your toes, everything was so wrinkled and clean. Those people, those are my people. We took baths. We soaked in there for a long time. So I gave you this analogy that when you have a business, that's the water in the tub of all the customers that you do have, right? They roll in with you. That's the water that's in there, right? Now, the faucet, you're turning it on, new water, new business, new people always coming in. Because when you sit in that water long enough, the water was here, now it's going down. That means some going out the drain, just like in business, okay? Some people are what? Unsubscribing. Some people going down the drain. They stop your service. They no longer needed your product. It's only a little bit at a time going down the drain. The water is going out. That's why you always what? You're always marketing for new people, new business. The faucet is always on, new water coming down in the tub. So keep that in mind. You're nurturing the relationships that's rolling with you. The water that's in there, those are your customers. Nurturing that relationship. People are going to go down the drain. And it's okay. We don't hold on to anybody that don't want to be connected to us. It's not going to happen. Now, you can say, if you want to know how to handle it, you can say, I totally understand. I never understand when someone is mean, so I'm not going to say that. Okay? You could, to me, I know the sales gurus tell you to say you understand everything. So I don't want to really say totally I understand because I actually don't understand because I don't do it. But I know it's a natural response if you're going through something. Okay. So what I normally would say is to someone who is rude, which I normally don't get it face to face. I got it more than online. Online, I don't get it really at all. But face to face, I have gotten people that I felt like was rude. But if I'm following up and they say something crazy, I tell them I can remove you from the list. I only was reaching out because you said you wanted to make more money, because you said you wanted to change the trajectory of your life, because you said you needed extra income. I have an opportunity that would allow you to do those things. But if that's no longer your goal, it's no problem. So I do bring up all the reasons why I was even contacting you in the beginning. So with your financial business, thank you so much. Dewana in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Thank you for the daily heart me. I appreciate you. So yes, so what you want to do is you can tell the person absolutely no problem. I can remove you from the list. I was only reaching out because, okay, you wanted to increase your income. You wanted to learn how to budget for your future. You wanted a financial advisor so you have a retirement. Bring those things up and say, but it's no problem. And then just make sure you take her off the list. That's it. That's how you handle it. The end. Never to talk to them again. Wish them well. Let them go. Let them go. We're not in the business of trying to save people that don't want to be saved. What you don't want to do as a business owner, especially, people have receipts on TikTok, on Instagram, Facebook. Y'all snapping, screen sharing. Y'all are doing a lot to get receipts over here. Just snapping messages, saving messages. Y'all do a lot, okay? So what you don't want to do as a business owner, you never match that type of energy. Thank you for my roses. You never match that type of energy, okay? Never match their energy. You stay professional. Your reputation sells along after the message ends. So you still have a reputation after this person leaves, after this person. I had one girl years ago, probably 2020, 2021. I had one girl who wanted to get started in business, and I offered her that opportunity. For some reason, the finances weren't there. She had a situation, and she shared that, financial situations were difficult, blah, blah, blah. And so I told her, here's a promotion that could possibly help you. And that person, she never really got started or anything. She did the initial, but she never did anything. And so we had another promotion coming up. I reached out to that person and I said it to her again. Hey, this promotion could potentially help you if you're serious about moving forward and making more money using social media. And then just like your situation, it cussed me out. True. Okay. Right. Just like her situation, she was offended because she didn't have the money. So she was more embarrassed. So she took that out on me. And so she said, just because you have the money doesn't mean everybody else have the money to get started. I told you I was in a financial situation or whatever. This was in a text, letters bolded, exclamation points. So it's like you calling at me. And so in a situation like that, same thing. I don't need to argue with you about it. I'm trying to help you get out that situation, actually. I'm sharing with you things that can possibly help you so you never have to say you don't have the money again. So she didn't receive it that way. She received it as everybody doesn't have the money just because you have the money. And so I was thinking, okay, don't argue with people. I let it go. I never replied. The end. Because you don't get to talk to me that way. And then me get to help you. So you don't get to do that. So understand your peace is more important. That's why I say you be right, I be rich. Okay? You be right. I'm not going to argue with people on the internet. That same person, she made a post about it. And so even though I knew it was directed at me, she made a post about it and I blocked the person because that's what she said. These people on the internet, just because they have X amount of followers and they do well, they think that something along those lines. That was about 4 or 5 years ago. And so clearly I don't know what happened because I stopped following that person. And so when someone is upset, it could be something in her personal life and she didn't mean it to me, but I'm the person who got it. But I'm also the person who chooses to move forward. And so you want to make sure that if that happens, don't sit on here and argue back and forth. It's not necessary. Okay. Does that help you? Yes or yes? Okay. Now, if someone doesn't like your offer, because I know you said yours is expensive for some people. If your offer is expensive, I handled that objection the other day. Or if they're saying, I don't think I need your service, but they actually need your service because they don't have the money. That's just them trying to keep their pride, right? It's not on you to try to make them feel a certain way. You can only offer your opportunity, your service, your product. You can only tell them the benefits and move forward. And this is what you can say. It's just not for everybody. If they don't want your financial services, they don't want your earrings, they don't want your makeup, they don't want your real estate service, they don't want it. Thank you so much. I appreciate you sharing the live. They don't want it. It's okay. You just tell the person it's not for everybody, and you just move forward. Most of y'all are afraid to say that, what I just said. You're actually afraid to say, oh, I totally get that's the position that you're in. My services isn't for everyone. If something changes, please let me know. But I wish you nothing but the best. And you move forward. That's really the end. And so you got to make sure you hold your posture. Confidence is quiet. You don't need to keep talking, okay? And if you handle it well, if you handle rejection well, it keeps the door open. So I've had a lot of people say, hey, I can't get your 6-month coaching program yet, or I can't get your 3-day ride yet, but I'm working on it. I'm still in relationship with those people. I'm not offended that they can't get it yet. I'm still nurturing the relationship because they're going to get it, right? Or they're going to send referrals, or they're going to be a connection. So we all win. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. The busy, she said, what if someone says I'm busy? Every time you call them, they say I'm busy. Hold on. If every time you call them and they're busy, they're lying. But you can't say that, right? Hey, Monica in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. So Flow Mama is in the building. Adrian is in the building. How you doing? Good to see you. Okay, this on Instagram. If you call someone and every time they say, hey, this is not a good time. Every time you call, hey, I'm in the middle of something. Every time you call, it's always something, life happening. My child is acting up, whatever, excuses. They're really trying to avoid you, but they really need your services as well, or your product. And so they just give you an excuse. It's okay. If you're following my follow-up ebook sequence, you're not going to be talking to them that much that it would be having crisis back to back, unless their life is just, I don't know, God is using them. But I've not met anybody who every single time something is happening. Those people can be drama filled, and it might not be your person right now. So here's what to say. If someone is super busy and you notice that they're never really talking to you about what you've called for or what your appointment was about, you can say, I know life gets busy. Life is busy for me too. I always tell people, I'm a busy professional too. Every time I'm spending time calling you, meeting with you, Zooming with you, I am busy too. You can write this down. Honesty in the building. How you doing? You can say these words. Say, business coach Jerusha said I can say these words. Hey, so-and-so, like, hey, Michelle. Okay. Hey, Nicole. Hey, Harvey. You want to say, I know life gets busy. I'm a busy woman too. And you ask a question. I'm good at this asking question. Do you still want to learn how to manage your finances for your future? What about the people who don't respond when you follow up? I got you. Okay. Listen, I know life gets busy. I'm a busy woman too. You're going to ask a question. Did you still want whatever? You got to insert what you do. Okay. I know you're in finances because it says financial coach, right? So you're going to insert what you do. Did you still want to learn how to manage your money so you can leave a legacy for your children? Did you still want to learn how you can save thousands of dollars, even, with your income? That's why you're following up, right? So the person like, yeah, I still want to learn how to manage my finances. Now is not the right time. Then you ask another question. When do you think the right time would be? I can touch back with you in 3 months and we can go from there. Okay, that's fine. Get back with me in 3 months. And then that way, all is not lost. You don't know what's happening in people's lives sometimes. Then, boom, she goes back into your follow-up strategy or your system, and you'll follow up with her in 90 days. You see how that works? So just because, she's always busy, you say, I'm busy too, so she respects your time. I'm busy too. I mean, life get busy for all of us, right? But let me just ask you this so we can clear the air. Let me just ask you this. Did you still want to learn how to manage your finances for your future? Okay, most people are not going to say, well, no, I don't want to learn how to manage it. They still want that. They just don't have the money, or they don't have the desire, or they're in a situation. So don't take it personal. Again, it's what? Personal preference. All right. So you asked me, what about people who don't respond when you follow up? So again, if they're in the sequence, that's where the sequence is going to come in. You're not following up with them back to back anyway. So the sequence is set up. If you get the bundle, put bundle in the chat. It's set up where it's like, I'm going to guess at it, 2, 4, 7, 9, 14. It's like spread out. So they're getting messages in between from you following up. And so if someone you're following up because they told you to, people tell you, just follow back up with me. Just call me back. They tell you to do it. And then when you do it, they get frustrated. Okay. So I get it. So if it was me, what I would do is when you respond, you have to follow up ebook. If you've called or message or voice clipped or however you have followed up with that person, and they never respond, they just go in the follow up messages. They just go in the funnel. Those people just go in the funnel. It's fine. And the funnel keeps them connected to you. Because then it goes 30 days, 45 days, 60 days. So they're still connected to you through your email marketing or text message marketing. So that's the follow-up. The follow-up isn't, are you ready to purchase? That's not a good follow-up. If every time it's like, okay, are you ready now? Are you ready now? That's not the purpose of the follow-up. The follow-up is to see, right, if the person is ready by not asking them. They know why you're calling. They know you are a financial advisor. They know that you sell lotion. They know that you sell earrings, makeup, whatever you sell. Again, you want to make it about them. You're interested in them. You're eager for them to get their finances in order. You're eager for them to take care of their skin. That's, you sell skincare, to take care of their skin issues. You're eager for them. That's what the follow-up is for. Not for you, for them. Thank you for sharing the broadcast. This way, when you say that to the person, and don't feel like everybody's going to message you back, because they are not. No person on here, no business coach, no guru can guarantee people are going to follow up with you. They are not. They don't call you back. They don't message you back all the time. They don't. So don't look for them. That's why the follow-up sequence is important to have it automated. So don't look for them. I messaged them 5 times and they never messaged me back. That's fine. That's how it goes. That's fine. You know how many times I get marketing emails and I never purchase? Okay. And I never unsubscribe because one day I am going to. It's just not a priority. That's why you have to be talking to new people every day. You'll never be discouraged about those people who didn't follow up. Didn't respond to your follow-up, because you're talking to so many new people. Remember, the faucet is on, new water, new business, new marketing every day. So when you have new business, you really can't even focus on the people who are going down the drain, because you got all this new business coming in every day, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 new customers every day that you're now handling. Then you have the ones that already have been serviced by you. They in the tub with you, right? Then you have that small amount that's going down the drain. So that's why it's important for you to meet new people, network with new people every day. Every day. There's not a business that's not marketing every day. If McDonald's stopped marketing, the baby girl that's being born right now will not know McDonald's. Okay? If McDonald's stopped marketing right now, the baby boy that's being born right now will not know McDonald's. So the reason why they continue to market as a $1 trillion company, because they need new business. You see? Even a $1 trillion company is always losing customers, going down the drain. So what about your small business? You understand how this works? Again, I don't eat McDonald's. We stop eating McDonald's. When you get money, you're like, McDonald's? With somebody, you're like, McDonald's? Unless you have children, little children. My son's a teenager, okay? He's a Chick-fil-A, and Zaxby's and Wings, okay? So I don't have little 5-year-olds who want to go to McDonald's. But if you do, I get it. When he was younger, that's what they wanted, McDonald's. As you mature, right, you no longer want McDonald's. So McDonald's has to continue to market to 28 and under baby boys and baby girls being born right now so they can stay in business. You see how that works? So that's what you got to do every day. So when someone is saying you want to post the content. For me, I'm saying market with value every day. You want to put out content that's valuable. You want to market that content every day. Market your product every day. So when you take my approach, it's light, it's respectful, it creates urgency without pressure. She said, what about the people who say you're just trying to make money off of me? I mean, y'all got some interesting ones. Not that I haven't heard these. No one has ever said, I'm trying to make money off of them. I hear people say it like in chat, that influencers are trying to make money off of them. Everybody who's selling something is trying to make, but not directly at me, indirectly though. So I would still handle it the same way. If they blatantly tell you, you're just trying to make money off of me, it's really not your client. It's not your people. I know we want everyone to be our people. It's not your people, okay? Because they would know through the conversations that you've had, the interactions that you've had, the content that you put out, the live that you performed, how you handle people. They would know you're not just trying to make money off of them. And so you can tell the person, yes, I earn an income, but I'm only sharing with you because I want you to earn income too. But I only share what's truly helped me and hundreds and thousands of people that I've trained. My goal is to help you win too. Yes, I do make money if you purchase my product, right? But my product also helps you. I've helped thousands of people with this product or with this service. And so you've expressed that you have the situation and hopefully this can solve it. You can still go ahead and talk to that person so they understand, yes, I'm going to make money if you buy the product, but it also is going to help your acne. It's also going to help what you sell. I know you sell skincare, so it's also going to help you have less fine lines and wrinkles. So you're still getting a benefit. So I don't understand when you go in the grocery store, do you say, this grocery store is just trying to make money off of me? Okay. When you go, do you do that when you go buy a new cell phone? This cellular company is just trying to make money off of me. But you still purchase the cell phone because you need it. You still purchase the groceries because you need it. So if you're going to get my service, it's because you need it. So you need to say it to everything because everybody is making money off of things that you need. Does that make sense? So yeah, and if you have a situation where you struggle with money, you need to tell them like a little short story so they understand you're just like them. People want to talk to people and work with people they can relate to. So transparency really disarms defensiveness. So confidence, helps you out, but confidence kills criticism. Confidence kills criticism. And so you want to tell them if you have a money situation, I was in your situation too. I know how you feel. I felt the same way when I started my business. I didn't have an assistant. Everybody else had an assistant. I didn't have, sales funnels set up. Everybody else had sales funnels set up. So when I started, I didn't have those things in place. It's now real. So you don't want to act like, why don't you have it? You want to let them know you understand. Yes, there are people on here saying, I don't trust online stuff. Everybody's scamming me. Come on now. Okay. Everybody is not. That's why, let me say this to you guys. If you're showing up often, listen, and you're giving value often in your lives, in your content, that's how people begin to trust you. When they trust you, they like you, they buy from you, they support you. That's how you're building the relationship online. So people shouldn't be saying, I don't know if I trust you. I don't know if I trust. They shouldn't say it to you. They are saying it because maybe they have had an experience. One girl, there's somebody who uses my name, 3 different accounts, using my name, using my content, asking people for money on TT, only on TT. Okay. They need to get it under control. And so they're asking people for $50 and people are sending the $50 because they think that it's me. And then they come back and say, I sent you the $50. And I'm thinking, well, why would you need to send me $50? I never asked for $50. You didn't send me $50. They've sent whoever that person is $50. Now, if you've done this several times, you've gotten a lot of $50 because they thought it was me. The good news, right, is obviously I'm able to tell them, don't do that. Is there a way you can get your money back? It's not. But I would never ask you for money. I have systems in place, right? So I wouldn't ask you to send me $50 in, what's it called? Not over there on WhatsApp. I wouldn't be talking to you on WhatsApp and telling you to send me $50 through. I wouldn't do that. But you didn't know that. But the good part, let me tell you about it, is the information that I have provided for free, they really thought it was me and that they were okay giving the $50. So the good part is you build rapport enough, you build relationships enough. If I were to ask, it is good to know several people did it, that if I needed that $50, they would have given it. So that comes from me showing up. That's where that comes from. The integrity, the belief, the knowledge, that's from coming on social media more than one time, building relationships that they felt comfortable sending you money. Just out the blue. Does that make sense? Thank you so much. We're at 4.2 thousand hearts on TikTok. We have 4.2 thousand. And so one thing that you can say to overcome that, you can say, I get it. There's a lot of scammers on social media. You can agree with them. Agree. I get it. There are people, they did it to me. But that's why I show up consistently. That's why I teach for free when I'm working out, getting my steps in. That's why in my content, I share actionable business skills so people know I've been successful at this for 20 years. And if that person chooses not to go forward, that's okay. That's their choice. On to the next one. On to the next one. We're not convincing. We're not begging. Let me tell you most of you guys' problems, and you don't want to hear this, but I'm going to tell you because I love you, okay? Your problem is you haven't spoken to enough people. At the end of the day, the reason why you're feeling these objections, because you haven't spoken to enough people. When you are talking to 10, 20 people a day, I promise you, the one person who said, call me back, call me back, call me back, you wouldn't be worried about her. I know that's my problem. Look, I didn't even know that, but I know this from experience. I've trained thousands over the years. I've developed leaders. Listen, most people's problem is they haven't spoken to enough people. They have not shared their business with enough people. They have not done it. That is the problem. That is the problem. You have not spoken to enough people. What you've done on social media, which I kind of dislike that social media have made people feel like just post the content. I don't like it that they have made people believe that that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. It's not. It's not. That's not all you have to do. Because a lot of people are posting their cat every day. They're not 6 and 7 and 8 figure earners. So, and they're posting every day. So that's not all you have to do. So you definitely have to have systems in place, right? There's no secrets to success, only systems to success. You got to have systems in place. You got to be talking to 10, 15, 20 people a day to build your momentum. Now, once you have the momentum and you're just putting out content and people go to my L Word, purchase my bundle, I wake up, I got orders. But I've been doing this for a minute and I show up on the live sharing actionable tips that lead to my offer consistently. But I'm also talking to people. You can't come to my live and stay on here 10, 15, 20 minutes and not have a conversation with me outside of this live. You see how that works? I'm building the relationship privately, marketing publicly. So you market publicly, you build relationships privately. That means you're going to always have sales because you're building the relationships on the back end. You're attracting more people to build relationships. So I know she said that's my problem. That's most people's problems. So tell me why you're not talking to more people about this great service that you have. Tell me why you're not talking to more people about this skincare product that you have. your real estate business, your insurance business. How come you're not telling more people about it? I want you to be honest. I want somebody to answer me. How come you're not telling people? It's so good. You can help so many people. You can change so many lives. So tell me, how come you won't tell 10 or 15 new people every day? Tell me. Now, if you say you don't have time, okay, I'm going to say stop. You do have time. You didn't make time. So if you're talking with me, you're going to say, Jerusha, I didn't make time. That makes sense to me. I'm like, okay, cool. It's okay to say you didn't make time. Not that you didn't have it, because you did. Because you're scrolling on social media. The average person scrolls at least 2 hours per day. So you did have it. I want to know, Miss Cindy. Can you message me? Tell me, Miss Alicia. Tell me, Miss Donna. Yeah, Donia. Tell me, yes. Why aren't you telling more people about your hair salon? Why aren't you telling more people about your services? Why? You just want them to come to you because social media said post the content? You just want them to just go to your website. That's not how it works. That's not how you do business with people. You know how many of you, especially over here, you know how many people have watched me over and over and over and over and over and over and gotten value and then purchased? And you know there are people who haven't, and they watch you all the time. So, that's why you build relationships. That's why you start conversations. That's why the follow-up ebook tells you how to follow up and start conversations. If someone's in your live, what to say after the live. If someone comments on your content, what to say to connect to that person who commented on your content. Lack of consistency. Hold on. I don't know why. I'm learning. Oh, okay. Awesomeness said, hold on. I don't know why they suppressed your message. Let me see if I can unsuppress it though. Okay, I'm gonna prove it. Okay. You're learning. Okay, great. I love that. She said she's learning. And then Awesome said lack of consistency. Okay. So those are great answers. Here's the deal, right? You want to get in the habit of wanting to tell somebody. You can't even hold it. Your product is so good. Your service is so good. You can't help but to tell people. Like it's almost like, it's on you. Like it's no way I couldn't tell you that there's a better way than posting and praying. When I'm on the live, right? It's no way I'm not going to tell you the things that you can do to be more successful because it's on you. I want you to get it. So the same with your business. You're passionate about your business, about your service. Why wouldn't you want me to know that you have this great business and service if it's about the people? There's no way you should wake up and be like, there are days when you don't feel like it. I get it. Because I don't feel like jogging every day, walking every day, doing 10,000 steps every day. I don't feel like motivating people every day. I don't feel like encouraging people every day. My issue was not. Oh, that's what she said. Listen. She said, okay. She said, my issue was not knowing what words to say, right? To start that conversation. And she said, but I'm improving since I found you, right? And so I love that for you. Now, see, write this down. I really want y'all to keep this when I'm getting ready to say, I need you to write it down. Your success is tied to somebody else's belief system. I'm going to say it again for the people in the back. Your success is tied to somebody else's belief system. They don't even believe that they can do it until they see you. They don't even believe that it's possible until they meet you. They don't even know what to do until they meet you. But if you don't show up, okay, we're here to be a hand up for other people, not a hand out. You're here to help other people. These are God's children, right? You have the wisdom, you have the knowledge, you have the success, you have the experience, you have it. You think you should have it for yourself? I just want to hoard all of this knowledge. I'm just so smart walking around. I just want to have it for myself. Why wouldn't you tell? So you should put yourself on a mission in fourth quarter. I am going to make it my business. Okay. Every day. I'm not going to go to bed until I tell somebody about my service. I'm not going to go to bed until I tell somebody about this awesome product that has helped grow my hair, until I tell somebody about this product that has helped my skin, or whatever the product has done. You should make that a mission every day, just like brushing your teeth every day. Sometimes we don't feel like getting dressed. We don't feel like getting out of the bed. We don't feel like showering, going out, driving every day. Okay, but you do it every day. You go to somebody's job every day. You smile when you get there every day. Every day. So I need you to have that same energy that you have when you get up every morning and go to somebody else's job. I need you to have that same energy for your business. You do it when you don't feel like it. You do it when it's hot outside. You do it when it's cold outside. You do it when you're cramping. You do it. You got a headache, you go to work. So I need you to have that same energy for your business. So I love that she's learning how to do it every day. So she has the follow-up ebook, right? So she knows how to follow up if somebody comments. She knows now how to follow up if somebody likes it, share it, follow her. She's now learning this is what I should say to start those conversations. Every single person that is interacting and engaging with you on your content, you should be building a relationship, popping the question. There's no way you should be going to bed unless it's your day off, right? But if you're scrolling social media, that was an opportunity for you to meet somebody. The moment you started scrolling was an opportunity for you to meet somebody. Started studying others who have some product. Okay. Well, you probably want to grab my bundle. I'm telling you, it's a follow-up bundle and objection handling bundle. But my 3-day ride gives you all of my scripts in a workbook. So it depends on where you are and what you need. But if I were you, I would check both of them out. I'm going to put the follow-up ebook is what people have been grabbing right now, because it's so simple. But you definitely want, I'm going to say DM me from the Service Plus button right here, right there, bundle, the word bundle, so you can see if the follow-up is what you need, because you have people that said they were interested or they've shown some type of, possibility or curiosity, and you didn't say anything to them. That's what the follow-up is for. And so, yes, so message me the word bundle. You can just put bundle on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. You could just put bundle and I'll come back and service you with that. So no worries over here. Thank you so much. I appreciate the love. Millie in the building. And so when you study other people, what have you learned? Right, they have the same product as you. Okay, I'm assuming what causes others to engage with them. Now, I'm assuming just based on that comment. Now, I don't know. So forgive me in advance, okay? It sounds like, to me, it's still creating content and not building relationships. So based on your statement, when you watch other people and how they engage on their live, they sell what you sell, you need that skill. So keep doing that. Because I recommend people go follow 5 to 10 people who sell exactly what they sell and start learning from that person. But that's the marketing online. So that's great. You definitely want to continue to do that. So that's what that means to me is you're going to learn how to market your product, what words that they're saying to market the product or the service. But to me, I'm more about how are you going to close the deal? Because that doesn't always close all the deals. Just because you're marketing, okay, you still have more people who didn't do anything. There are people outside of the live just watching. They didn't do anything. They was just watching. So my question is, how are you connecting with the people other than going live, telling us about your product or doing content about your product? How are you actually engaging with those people? There's only 2 ways really to do this. You're creating a content like you're doing to attract your ideal client, right? And you're starting conversations that close the deal. You still have to start conversations, especially if you are not Kim Kardashian is selling whatever the new bikini she's selling with the pubic looking hairs. Unless you're her, okay? Or Rihanna with her Fenty, okay? You could just have a PR team, put it out there, and people are just going to go to the website and sell out. So when Kim Kardashian put that out there, she's selling bikinis or undergarments with the little pubic hair. It sold out in X amount of time. They didn't have to see her wear it. They didn't have to, all she had to do was she did it on Instagram and show that's what's coming out with Skims, and it sold out within 48 hours, right? That's not where we are, okay? Okay, that's not, and it was like $40 or $60 or something for one. Now, I saw some funny content on why would I pay for a bush when I already got a bush? Why would I pay for a thong with bush when I just can look in the mirror? Here it is. Somebody made a cute TikTok. I said, you guys are very creative. So she has a marketing team, right? Now, this is a marketing strategy because I worked in sales and marketing. We don't actually know if it sold out. That's a way for people to be like, oh man, it sold out and I was going to get it. It could have sold out because it's her, but it also could not have sold out. So you actually don't know, but it is to create a sense of urgency. So when you're putting out your content and you're telling me about your product, I don't know what your product is, awesome. You do want to create a sense of urgency. I'm only going to have this on sale till Sunday, or this is going off promotion by the end of this week. You do want to create a sense of urgency so people move quickly and get it. So like my 3-day ride business course, whoever gets the course in fourth quarter, they get to work with me personally until December 15th. So any person that gets it in fourth quarter, typically you got 10 days. That's the average, 10 days. 3 days of the course, 7 days with me, right? Total of 10. If anybody gets it in fourth quarter, they have me now until they get it, until December 15th, right? So that's the promotion. It's over by the end. It's even if you get it on December 15th, it's after December 15th, it's back to 10 days. So you do have to do that. So I want to know from Awesome, when you're learning how to attract people and engage with people, what happens next, right? Are you still building the relationship outside of the camera? Are you still going to their pages, loving on them outside of the camera? Because we can razzle dazzle people right here, right? Nisi in the building. We can razzle dazzle, share great business strategies, knowledge, wisdom. We can do all those things. But at the end of the day, are you still building strong, lasting relationships? So I want to know, Miss Awesome, if that's the case, then you got it right. Because I tell my clients, go follow someone, write this down, go follow someone who does exactly what you do. I visit their pages, engage, I respond to their posts, and have conversations. So you do start conversations in the DM. It goes down in the DM, okay? So you do start conversations down in the DM. And so understand, when you start conversations, that opens up the door to a new relationship. So it's one thing for me to see you here on the live. Okay, you go on everyone's live, like you go to a lot of people's live. Or why should you purchase from me? You want to put the icing on the cake. So when you go to their page, love on their page, and you DM them, you're starting conversation. In that conversation, you're not just saying, hey, how are you? That's not good, okay? That's not what you want to do, because it seems weird, because some of the other people that start with the S, they do that. Hey, you're so beautiful. I want to know how you're doing today. Weird. That's weird behavior. So we don't want to do that. Oh, thank you so much for my heart. Oh, we're at 5.7 thousand. Woo woo. We're at 5.7 thousand. Go. Yes, yes. Thank you so much. I forgot to look at it. Thank you so much. I asked them to follow to see what's coming next. Okay, but how do you ask for the sale? So how do you get to your offer? So now they follow. So say if it was me. So I was on your live. I saw you sell lotion, and then you message me and say, hey, follow for more and see what's coming up next. Say if I follow. I still didn't purchase yet. So how do you get to asking for the sale? Okay, she said, I'm going to read what she says, okay? She said she doesn't ask. She just knows that the person saw her in the live. Okay. So you got a sales funnel going now. Okay, I got you. Because that's what I was asking. Awesome. Like, what's the sales funnel? Because if I see you on a live selling something, then I follow up after 7 days to set up the clarity call. Okay, 7 days is a long time to follow up. So we want to follow up within 24 to 48 hours. But okay, I'm going to get to you. What color would you like? What color would you like the item? Oh. But did I ask for the item? So let me understand this. Okay, let me get to Miss Cindy first. So Miss Cindy says she put out the content, which attracts leads to her free checklist. Okay. So she asked, give me the follow-up question, if you don't mind. Okay, yes, okay. Cindy, 7 days, baby, no. Okay. All right, so let me go back to Miss Cindy. Miss Cindy said, okay, her content leads them to her freebie, right? This is like a sales funnel that's set up. She's putting out content. Would you like a free checklist on how to save more money? That I'm just making that up, something like that. Whoever opts in, because they got to opt in, they got to want it. Say they opted in. Yes, I want that checklist that shows me how to make more money or save more money. They have to give her name and email so they can get that free checklist on how to save more money. She says, then she DMs them, right, and get their email. Well, one thing I see right now, why are they getting a free checklist without the email? You don't want to give anything without an email and a name. So we need to switch that around. So you don't get the email after you've given the goods. You get the email prior to giving the goods, okay? You can't go to any of my stuff and not give an email and a name to get anything, free or not. So we got to switch it around. So when you are offering that freebie, right, in order for them to get it, just like it's not anything different than any other top retailer. In order for you to get any app, you got to give your name and email, okay? It's a process that everyone that's successful does. So it's not foreign to people. So you're going to set up that lead magnet. That's what it's called. You're going to set up that lead magnet before you give anything, and you get their name and email. Then you're going to email them the checklist on how they can save more money, okay? That's the first thing, right? So we got to switch that around. And then right here, she's going to now start following up 24 to 48 hours after they get that free checklist, not 7 days, too long, okay? And then Awesome says she asked them, what color would you like them in? Well, I didn't say I wanted anything, so I might not want a color. So let me see. I asked follow-up questions to get them to buy in. What's the follow-up question? I'm about to start. Okay, hold on. Okay, you do. So they send me the email, then I send the checklist. Okay, got you. Okay, got you. Okay, yes, that's what I'm already doing. Email first and checklist. Okay. I sell crochet items. Recently, I posted an umbrella that is doing well. Then can I make them? Oh, okay. So, okay, let me say this because I'm trying to understand. I'm pretending like it's me. So, Miss Awesome, because I want you to get it. So, I liked your crochet. Is it crochet items? So, you did an umbrella that's in crochet. And purple is my favorite color. And I said, oh my gosh, I like this. Purple is my favorite color. Then you're saying that you go to my page, you love on it, and then you ask me what color, or you ask me, what do you ask me? Oh, you ask, when can I make you one? That's what you ask. Okay, when can I make you one? Okay, that's what I'm understanding, right? Yes, that's good. Okay, so you say, when can I make you one? I got it right? Thank you so much for sharing the broadcast. Oh, thank you for Madden. Thank you so much, Madden. Madden, thank you so much for the hearts. Purple is my favorite color, though. Okay, so yes. So then what if I just like it? What if I just say, oh, that's cute? Then you still DM me and say, what color can I make you one? Right. So every person, you're doing that to every person to see if you can make them one. Okay, got you. I understand. I just want to make sure I have it right. Now, a couple tweaks, I think it's great. A couple of tweaks that I would do. I would probably, because it feels, because I've been in sales, it feels like you only want the sale and you're not interested in me. One of the rules, sales 101, is always be interested in the person. You always want to ask the person questions. You always want to find out more about the person and then your offer, right? So because it's personal. Oh, okay. So it's not just which one do you want, or what color would you like? That is straight to the sale, which is meaning it's all about you. Yeah. So I certainly, in my professional opinion, and been doing this for years, you always want to make the customer feel important, not your sale. Key part. Because if the person feels like, oh, okay, I just liked your stuff, shared it, and you just want to know when I'm going to buy it from you, social media is a different breed than face-to-face. So you got to nurture that relationship. Not long, just in one conversation. You're going to nurture that relationship, okay? So you want to make sure that you acknowledge the person always, okay? So you get to say, hey, Donica. Hey, Donica, it's Jerusha. I saw you loved on my content. You're going to ask her, I went to your page. This is the introduction. You got to let people know you're interested in them too. And then you can ask the question about your crochet. Do you crochet, or did you have a particular color you like to see it in? Question mark. You see how I didn't say which one do you want? I'm still asking though. So you want to always start off name first. Hey, so-and-so, not this copy paste message that people typically do on here. And I'm just going to copy paste every person and say the same thing, right? Now you can say the same question, but you need to acknowledge them, because you do want them to feel like, oh, she was talking to me. Oh, okay, she's directing this to me. Even though at Chick-fil-A this morning, my son wanted breakfast at Chick-fil-A. Of course, I said he loved Chick-fil-A. What'd they say? They called his name, even though they called everybody's name. So they're like, order for, they called his name. So you want to hear your name called. Acknowledge me, baby. This is me. So you want to do that all times, right? Especially that first initial conversation. You don't keep doing it because now we're talking. But that first initial conversation, you want to make sure you say, hey, Catherine, it's Jerusha. Thank you for joining my live. I appreciate you for the love. Did you get all those business tips that I wanted? In your case, thank you so much for loving on my content. I went to your page, loved on your page. You want to make sure you let them know we in this together, baby. It's me and you. I see you. And then you can ask your question. Are you into crocheting, or did you want to see it in a particular color? That's how you started. Now she answers, no, I was just liking it. It's real cute. No, I don't crochet. The goal is to build a relationship. So she's like, I don't crochet. I just thought it was cute. Laughing out loud. Usually we have some type of conversation. I try not to be. Okay, abrupt. Okay, good. And then you don't want to hold the conversation long. I said that in one text. It's not 2 and 3, 5 texts before I get to the sale. That first text, I'm going to lead to right to the sale. So the first text is acknowledging them. The first text to find out if there's a need, if there's a pain point, if they're open. You got to do it in the first text. That question, however they answer, leads to you, right, responding with your offer. Okay? So she says with the crochet, she says, oh, yeah, purple is my favorite color. I don't crochet. Then you get to say, oh, my gosh, purple was my grandmother's favorite color. Then you can say your question. Would you like for me to customize one for you? Question mark. Okay. Not just do you want one. Would you like for me to customize one for you? Question mark. Then she's like, oh, yeah, that would be nice. Then y'all in full conversation. Now you got to take the conversation off of social media. Whew, stop talking in Messenger. So once you get that information, you say, let's do this. Take her off. Whether it's through a freebie. Hey, what's your email? I'm going to email you some of my other work. That way you can choose if it's something you want or not. If you want it for the holidays, I got some things coming up. You want to get them off of social media. I told y'all I'm banned on Facebook, right? Okay, they just sent me a letter. Individually that from me normally become friendly with me in this, okay, in some way, build respect. Yes. Not only does it build repeat customers, they give referrals. When they see your stuff, they comment, they like, they share, they come in your live, they show the love. Those are connections. So everybody on social media, you become a customer, client, or connection. Write that down. You become a customer, client, or connection. Every single person becomes a customer, client, or connection. And a connection is somebody who's watching me for a whole hour. Baby, you a connection right now, unless you're one of my customers, unless you're one of my clients. You see how that worked out? So yes, that's what you're always doing. You're always building relationships. You're always networking. You're always doing it. So yes, you don't want to go in for the sale without making them feel good and asking a question to see if they even have a need. Because there are people on here who just send me their website. Okay, you can like something on their page and they just send you the website. Now, of course, I would say, hey, did someone teach you how to do that? Because I have a training where I teach people how they can actually get more sales. And just sending a website doesn't get more sales. Because again, you made the person feel like it was about you and not about them. You didn't even ask me any questions. Maybe I was just liking your content. I actually don't want it. I just wanted to show the love because that's what we're supposed to do on social media is show everybody love. So I really was just doing that. And instead of you asking to find out if there was a need, you sent me your website. Or I'll get people asking for money a lot. Now, this is the deal. Chrissy in the building. So yeah, so I always, even with that, have offer my services so they can do better. Because maybe they don't even know any better. And that's how they've been taught to just keep sending the website. I gave you this analogy before. And it's so good, I always repeat it. Because it works and everybody gets it. Lillian in the building. Hey, Lillian, how you doing? Gorgeous, good to see you. And everybody gets it, so I like it. It makes sense. It's relatable. Hey, Miss Chrissy, how you doing? Gorgeous, good to see you. We're at 6.4 thousand. Okay, let me do my TikTok stuff. Hey, Angela, how you doing? Good to see you. All right, let's share the broadcast out to 10 people. Let me do that. Let's share the, oh, did we reach our goal up there? Oh, I did. Okay. Oh, did I? I don't even know if I did or not. Okay. Hold on. Let me reach some goals over here. So see, I get so caught up in training and coaching, I forget. That's why I need a moderator, because I need somebody who knows how to moderate, and they know how to get the people in, get the people out, message to people so I can concentrate. I have a little ADHD, sometimes a little dyslexic. And so trying to remember all the things sometimes is like, even though I have a sticky note right here that says reminder to tell them to share the broadcast. So then when I look at it, I'm like, oh yeah, please share the broadcast. Hold my nose down. You're going to get a screen, share it to 10 of your besties. So I'm not ashamed to say I have to have a sticky note to tell me to stop and do some house cleaning and tell me to stop and do my commercial. And the commercial is share the broadcast, double tap the screen. Okay, so now I share it. Does that make sense? Yes or yes? Okay, good. All right, so here's the deal. Here's just the thing. You're at a hotel bar, right? You went to a work meeting. You out of town. You at a hotel bar. Gentleman comes up and he says, meet me in room 507. And he gives you the key, right? The key card. You're offended. Now, how is it that you're going to walk up to me because I'm at the bar and assume I will go to room 507? How is it that I liked your stuff and you assumed that I wanted to purchase it, didn't find out any information? Okay. So he says room 507. You're offended. Wait a minute now. I'm not going to 507. I don't even know you like that. Okay. I didn't even meet you. I mean, you don't even know my name. What we doing? So guess what happens? Next scenario, the young man sits down, right? He's getting to know you. He's asking your name. Where do you work? Are you here on business or are you here just on pleasure? Are you just sitting at the bar by yourself or are you with somebody? Can I join you? Can I buy you a drink? Okay. What do you do for fun? Okay. Now he's getting to know you. Now y'all have spoken for about an hour or two. You kikiing at the bar. And if he says, hey, we can go up to 507 and continue this conversation, you might be like, I'm curious, a little curious. Okay, you might, right? Only because the person got to know you. But no one is doing it right off. You just sending me in my DMs your websites. That's certainly not the best way to do it. Have people probably gone and purchased? Probably. But imagine how many more sales you could have successfully and repeat business had you gotten to know the person. Imagine that. Imagine you don't have to chase anybody because you build relationships and those people refer you to people. Imagine that. Exactly. So it just takes a little bit more time to build a relationship. If somebody keeps putting you off, still same thing. You tell the person, okay, it seems like we're both super busy and timing is bad for you right now. I know you still want to learn how to increase your finances, and I'm available when you're ready to learn. Maybe I can contact you in 2 months. Would that be okay? Yes. And you contact them in 2 months. You just move forward. You don't keep chasing the same people because it's too many people. Did you guys know it's like 4.8 billion people that use social media every day worldwide? Just use it. Just open it up. So there's not a shortage. Be empathetic, but remind them that you have so many clients. You can't just be hand and foot with them. Like, my time is precious. And also, this is so important for you to know. People who tell you they want to wait, especially with your services, they want to wait. I want to wait. Okay, let me think about it. All those things. You want to be empathetic, but remind them that waiting changes nothing. You're still, even 2 months from now, you're still in your same financial situation. 2 months from now, your face is not clean. It's worse. 2 months from now, like, you need to remind them that waiting changes nothing, actually. So you don't, that's good. Waiting change. It don't. When they like, I'm wait till I get on my feet. What are you talking about? You're not on your feet. We're down here. You're not on your feet, baby. We're trying to help you get on your feet. So you have to make a decision. Indecision is a decision. Now, if you're deciding you don't want to change your financial situation, you're deciding you don't want to learn a skill, you're deciding you don't want to connect with people on social media because you're not going to do the lives, you're not going to do the content, that's fine. But you saying you're going to get the 3-day ride business course in 2 months, you're going to get your situation is still the same. So you never take rejection personally. You're not for everybody, but you are for somebody. So that's why you're showing up. Yes, people remember professionalism, okay? You don't win arguments in sales. You win respect. When they respect you, they come back. When you handle them correctly, they come back. The more objections you handle, the closer you are to consistent conversions. So if you want to convert your content into cash, you want to convert your conversations into cash, message me bundle, start the conversation. Message me bundle to get that follow-up ebook and the ways to overcome objections. And you hear my voice with the 10 ways to overcome objections, because you do have to stand on business. When you are overcoming and handling objections, you got to stand on business. You can't sound timid and passive and scared. Baby, you are the CEO of your own business. Stand on that. So start doing this. Can you imagine having 20, 30, 40, 50 people messaging you, wanting your services? Can you imagine starting conversations at 10, 20 people every day? And every week you have 20 people you got to follow up with, 30 people you have to follow up with. Your appointment book is booked. Like, you got people every day. Can you imagine? Okay, that can happen. All you have to do is start the conversations. Make people feel good. Give good value. It's not just about the sale. It's always about the people. See the people, see the people, see the people. I don't really get rude comments, but if you do, you can always block it or whatever. And so I turn rude comments, ghosting, and no's into loyal clients, connections, or customers. Okay? Or you just block them. So another thing is where you spend your energy. You've heard this before. You don't want to spend your energy on the negative. Always talking about, well, somebody was rude or somebody said no. You're still spending your energy in that place. Okay? So what you want to do is you got to retrain the brain. So many people are looking for me. So many people are wanting my services and my product. I just got to get it out there. So many people are wondering where I am. So you got to change what you're telling yourself. Because she said people are rude. Yeah, but you are not definitely talking to a lot of people. You're talking to a few people. Now, I'm the business coach that's going to tell you, you cannot build a successful business on family and friends. So if those people you went to school with, those people you grew up with, those people you used to work with, those people, baby, those are not your people. And so I don't even look for those people. Now, if they want to, I certainly welcome them in. But I'm not running behind people I already know because it's 4.8 other people I haven't met. Write this down. Okay? The people that are going to help you become more successful, you haven't met them yet. See how that worked? The people that are going to help you become more successful, you haven't met them yet. That's why you're marketing to meet and attract your ideal person. I'm not talking about your friend you went to high school with or undergrad with, not her. It's okay if she wants it, but that's not who you're looking for. Make sense? Yes or yes? Okay, cool. So we're on the same page. This was awesome. Let me know, did I answer all of your questions? If I didn't, that's why you got to grab the follow-up bundle. It's going to help you out. It's going to help you get started. But ultimately, you need to be in the 3-day ride. That way I can work with you personally inside the ride. Hey, Sophia in the building. Hey, Sophia, how you doing? I can work with you personally inside the 3-day ride. That's where I share with you how I've been able to have unlimited leads. I'm never going to be able to go through all the leads because every day I attract new leads because I show up. And then I have all the leads on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and it's constantly growing. So I'm always in conversation and always closing deals. And so if you want unlimited leads for your insurance business, for you're in real estate, you sell a product, then you definitely need the 3-day ride. But if you're just like, I just need to learn how to follow up, that's cool. The follow-up bundle is only $31.97. She said, how much? The $31.97 is only for that one portion of the follow-up ebook and the overcoming objection. So as soon as you get it, I know a couple of people, some of you already have it. If you're in my community, I know you have it. This is what you're going to see on, can I move this out the way? Oh, I can. Okay. This is what you're going to see when you first get to the page. Tired of feeling ghosted and losing sales after the first contact? Okay, this is how you're going to master follow-up and objection handling without feeling pushy. And so then you're going to click right here. It's $31.97, and then you'll be able to get that. You'll get a little message from me. Yes, right here. You'll get that message. And then it's going to tell you in detail, this is the follow-up ebook. It's going to tell you exactly what you're getting in the follow-up ebook. If it's a fit, great. Okay. And so these are things that you will be expecting to get. It's a year's worth of proven follow-up scripts. So that way you can follow up with ease as a professional. You can put it in your CRM. You can put it in your text messaging campaign or emails. But it teaches you timing and frequency so you can get the sale. And then also the top 10 ways to handle objections. Okay, these are written rebuttals for every top 10 objection. People say the same thing over and over. The difference with mine is it's not just a PDF. It's also my voice. You get a vocal with me repeating all 10, giving you examples. So if you're a visual and auditory learner like me, this is something that you would enjoy. And then, of course, they go hand in hand because if you're following up, people say the same things and you'll know how to handle them. But knowing how to handle objection, That's what closes the sale. So you'll get that bundle. So message me the word bundle, and then we go. It's $31.97. It's yours. But yeah, for my people who like, I need you as a coach. I need the 3-day ride. Okay, yeah. Then that's available obviously for you. But let me just say this to you. If this was good, please share this with your business bestie. As long as I'm walking, I'm talking, I don't mind if I'm working out, sharing what I know, because I know there are a lot of people that's looking for help. And so you helped me. I know I helped you today, but you actually helped me finish my walk, right? Because I had a short walk yesterday. And so today, so today I really got my walk in. And so, yeah, so you actually helped me out. And so that way we both win. So I'm super excited for all of you. Yes, bundle. You can just put the word bundle if you want the bundle. Yes, if you just want the bundle. I'm going to show it to you on Bookface. Did I answer all of your questions, Miss Cindy? Did I answer your questions? Angela, Sam. Hey, Sam, how you doing? Good to see you. Double tap the screen. We're at 6.4 thousand. I was hoping to reach 10,000. So if you could double tap that screen, that'd be nice. And this is only on TT where you have to double tap the screen. You can't double tap on Instagram and on Bookface, okay? Or YouTube. I'm going to share my screen, though, with you guys so you can see what that looks like. All right. So this is what you're going to get in the bundle, all right? So if you're on Facebook, boom, that's what you're going to get. So let's go over that. Yes, thank you so much. She says, I need it. Okay, perfect. That's perfect. That's perfect. All you got to do is you can get it right now. No problem. I got you. Keith is in the building. Hey, Keith, how you doing? So we've been handling objections. All right, so this is where you go and you'll click the green button. Yes, I want the master follow-up and objection handling. Boom. And then I got a little message for you. And these are all testimonials right here. This one person said, I did not follow up with my leads because I thought they weren't interested in my product. After I received the follow-up ebook, I realized that you have to ask for the sale more than once. Okay, so that's one of my clients. Another client said, my business has changed after I gained the confidence from your scripts. The way I overcome objections, that looked like how, but it says now. Objections now is crazy. Okay. Every course you put out is worth it. Thank you, because your passion and energy, Jerusha, your information, and you're infectious. Thank you. So these are my clients that I've had over the years. So you get to go through all of this. What's included is explained very clearly. That's the follow-up ebook, and that's the audio with the overcoming objections and the PDF. And then, of course, who needs it? That's a very good question. Who would use the follow-up bundle? If you sell cars, you, okay? If you're in real estate, you're in insurance, you're in finances, you have a small business, you're a business coach, you're an online business coach, you're an offline business coach, you're in network marketing, direct sales, affiliate marketing, you have a service-based business, and everybody follows up, okay? So when you sign up for Baskin Robbins ice cream, they follow up through emails. So, the emails you get from Delta, that's a follow-up. So everybody follows up. So all of you would probably need it. Now, this is how you would just grab it. And of course, it's going to lead you to my 3-day ride business course. That's where the fun happens because you get to work with me. The follow-up ebook is something you can get today. But the 3-day ride is where I get to work with you, look at marketing and sales. I'm not going to look at how good you know Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Your marketing and sales strategies is what I'm most interested in and what I'm good at. And so inside the 3-day ride, these are things to expect. You're going to get comprehensive training from me. You're going to learn how to brand yourself. I'm all about branding yourself inside the 3-day ride. We're going to create engaging content that attracts your ideal client. Then we're going to learn how to start conversation. Attraction marketing is the key way that I attract people. Attraction marketing works. So I'm going to give you some attraction marketing strategies. Can you imagine having unlimited leads, like a formula for unlimited leads on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? I do the FIT method, FIT. I learned that from another online coach who's no longer with us. FIT, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And then I'm going to give you every tool that I've ever used, every app, every resource that I've ever used even my partners have ever used, my colleagues. We give you a workbook with everything you need to take with you. The workbook is about 80 pages because it has every script that I've ever used. The follow-up is also in there. It also has, which is interesting, every book that I've ever read or recommend, every app that I've used or has been suggested to me. Everything is something you're going to need on and on and on in the workbook. And then, of course, social media traffic strategies. So we're going to master organic, like organic people you're still watching for over an hour. You're my people. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have people like that every time you show up. And they're going to want to work with you and support you. So we're going to show you how to do that on social media. So this way it grows your audience and generate consistent traffic to your business. Every single day you're making money from sales because you are putting up content that people are looking for. You following me? Yes or yes? Was that helpful? Oh, good. So DM me the word ride, RIDE, if you want to go straight to the 3-day ride. DM me the word ride. My phone number is right there, or put ride in the chat if you know that's actually what you need. You don't need just a follow-up. You need the entire kit and caboodle. Just put ride and I'll send it to you. Yes. So, all right, lovelies. It's been real. All right. So your girl got to go. I appreciate you. You got me. I got my workout in. That was the most important thing, right? I got my workout in. I got it in. We get her done, baby. Now, I appreciate all the gifts on TT as well. So if you have questions that I did not answer, you can certainly put it in the chat. I'll come back and answer your questions. Confirm. All right, I had to change the goal. I forgot I had a goal up there. Do me a favor. Yes, share this with your business bestie. I don't want to be the best kept secret. And so I will show up. If you are learning, I will definitely show up and share what I know. Yes, put bundle in the chat if you are on Instagram and YouTube, my YouTube babies. My phone number is right there at the top. I'm put it right here for you. Okay, and I'm going to say message, just one word. Just message the word bundle. Not bundle, please, bundle, thanks. No, just the word bundle, and you'll get the follow-up ebook bundle. You'll get the landing page, and you'll see if it's a fit or not. See, I put it right there. So see that number? Just message me, bundle. Yep, and I can't say the number out loud on TT. Hey, Vanessa, how you doing, gorgeous? The Authentic is in the building. Hey, Diamond. Diamond is in the building. Hey, Dee in the building. How you doing, gorgeous? Good to see you. Did I answer all of your questions on Bookface, Instagram, and YouTube? If I did, catch me over here on TT. We have a lot more fun. And I go live more often. I go live every day over here on TT. So I would love to have you on this journey with us. If you are part of my private community, I got you every day. I'm just thankful that grace and mercy follow me. I'm Jerusha. Yes, bundle. Put it in the chat or DM me. I'm Jerusha, and I'll see you on the page. Have a great day.